Russell Brunson, nag-enroll
Funnels,
tayo.
yeah. We all did.
Oo, pero kamahal-mahal.
Mm.
Tapos there was a time also that I went to yung parang go high level yata yon
Okay,
na
yeah. Go
iba-ibang
ahead.
mga, yeah, there was somebody who sold me yung kanyang tapos another person sold me also na pwede pala silang maging agency tapos mura ang bigay nila.
Uh-huh.
But then, ang dami palang hidden charges. Nadali ako doon sa
Go high level.
internet. Ha?
Go high level.
Yung Go High level, meron siyang parang ka-affiliate na
Mm.
isang male gun yata.
Oh,
Yung male
yeah.
gun,
Oo.
ang
Oo.
mahal. Grabe, ang laki ng binayaran ko, hindi ko napansin.
Ay, talaga.
Oo. So, horrible yon. Eh, sayang yun kasi lumipat pa ako sa Go High level. Nasa flow desk na ako. Di ba? Nagtanong ako sa'yo, tinuruan mo ako ng flow
Yes!
desk. So, di ba?
Kapulis pa kayo
Tapos,
doon.
happy pa kami sa flow desk noon. Tapos, because na integrated na to sa hindi siya mismong Go High level eh. It's somebody bought something from Go High level and established something.
It's a
Created her
white,
own,
white
created.
label. White label ng
Oh,
Google
yeah,
Label.
that's the term. White labeled it.
Yeah. Mm.
So, yung pala, integrated yung mail gun doon. So, nung lumipat kami, hindi namin alam na bawat cent pala namin ilang
Iba.
dollars.
May gastos. Yes.
Oh, hundreds of
Yes.
dollars yung
Wow.
nadali sa akin nun. So, that's why I quit that one na. Wala na. Anyway, wala naman akong course. Sabi ko, at saka wala naman akong binibenta. Sayang yung aking mga emails.
Mm.
Puro lang, just to keep them in the loop lang. So, yon. So, now I'm ready to launch again
Mm-hmm.
a course. I'm looking for the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yan.
So, ito yung yan. Kung tinanong niyo ako earlier, sabi ko sa inyo yan.
Oo, grabe ang mail gun na yan. So,
You use Go High Level for Go High Level. Don't use it for
yes.
email marketing because you already have the most
Right.
cost-efficient system, yung sinabi niyo kanina.
Right.
Pero kung gusto niyo talagang kumpletong system, hindi ito yung kumpleto kasi nga Go High Level needs Mailgun to send emails. Which
Right.
means it's not really a complete system. It's an agency platform lang ang Go High Level eh.
Oo nga eh.
Agency ka, yun yung purpose niya.
Napakalaking array niyan. Napakalaking array.
So congratulations. Natuto tayo.
Oo, laking tuition yan ha.
Laking tuition niya.
Sakit sa ulo.
Inuna, sinabi niyo muna sa akin. Dami kong encounter na ganyan, Mami M.
Oo.
Na sinasabi nila, sabi ko maling-mali ito, pero hindi siya makikinig pag sinabi ko. So hindi ako nagsasalita. It's really sad.
Ako nakikinig ako sa iyo ah.
Hindi naman ikaw kalutukoy ko. Yung mga people na nami-meet ko live, no? They would say something wrong and I would say to myself, if only you have some respect. But I know you don't, so I won't tell you. Besides, na-attempt ko na rin silang ayusin, i-correct, to put into the right direction. Pero talagang some people will respect others based on other reasons. Not because you alam nilang you know, but they won't ask you because that guy has a nice car. Alam mo yun? So, syempre, yung respect nyo dun, mas mataas kaysa sa'yo na they don't even know what car you drive. Because you don't make it a point to impress people. At least I hope. I don't make it a point to impress people with things.
Oo, what for?
Tapos,
so what happened was kasi kaya namin pinuntahan yung white label na yan dahil parang it has everything that yung kay Russell
ClickFunnels.
ClickFunnels has tapos at a low price. So marami ding wala si Russell. So sabi ko sige, anong nangyari yun? Sabi ko wag na. Tapos bumalik na kami nasa flow desk pa rin kami ngayon. Flow desk. Oo. So we're very happy with flow desk. Tapos yung appointment, 'di ba, yung calendar app na 10 to 8 yes. Ba yun? We're using that as well.
That's my. Did I introduce you to that?
Oo, ikaw nagturo nun.
Yeah, because alam kong walang turo nun eh.
Oo, ikaw yun. Kaya nga ngayon, sabi ko, ay nako, itong si Jomar, dami nang nasubukan at ayoko nang magbayad ng tuition na ganun kamahal. Bigyan mo na lang ako ng shortcut. Saan ba nakaano yung mga courses?
Yun, kaya nga, Mami N, because of that wonderful question you gave, I prepared 9 questions. Masagot ko yung tanong nyo. Kasi depending on your answers to the questions, I will give you the correct direction. Because I've used so many systems already. Na yung iba, inabandon ako na because of my personal reasons. Yung iba, I'm still using. Yung iba, both inabandon na at ginagamit ko pa rin at the same time. Pwede pala yun. Pwede pala yun. Yeah, pwede yun.
Oo, parang yung tribe teams, tumatakbo pa daw, sabi ni Ave. Tumatakbo pa yun, Mami, nandun pa yung ating mga courses. Pero hindi na kami
still work kahit
nagbabayad.
na you're not paying. Kasi yun ang tama doon. You pay to create websites. But if you don't pay them anymore, your websites will still work. Yung creation lang, yung pag ano, yun ang ano. Anyway, so maganda, sasagutin na natin itong mga tanong. So Mami, I have your permission to public this thing, yeah?
Yes.
Q&A? Okay. So para may maka-benefit sa ating usapan on online, this is set up 101 with me and a super entrepreneur, Mami and Mirna Natividad. Okay. So, Mami N, magtatanong na ako, sagutin nyo na.
Sige.
Tapos ang ending nito, bibigyan ko kayo recommendation ng direction. Pwede.
Thank you.
So, we're after a comprehensive online business back office system. Anong babayaran? Ano yung dapat system na gagamitin araw-araw ninyo, ng virtual team ninyo para mag-run yung online business? Yun. I bet tayo lang nag-usap nito sa internet. I bet. Starting now, I will probably start speccing English. Just start. Okay. So, Mami N, first question. Start with your online business. What is the short list of tasks you want this system or systems to do? Extremely short. The important things you want it to do for you.
First of all, it should be a platform where my courses can stay in. And then I don't know if I'm asking too much. If it has CRM, so much the better. It can collect payment. It can generate emails.
Generate meaning send?
Send emails. Send emails according to the database, different databases that we have.
What do you mean database?
Sorry?
Segments? What do you mean different database?
Yeah, the market segments.
Okay.
Like the people who buy this course and the people who buy that course at this time.
I'm taking notes.
Yes. Yeah, I think I'm not sure what else do I want it to do. So basically, it's something that, I mentioned the go high level thing. So basically it's all that it can do. If it can send reminders, it can do also calendar booking.
Booking,
Booking like Calendly. And send reminders. If it can send text reminders for free, so much the better. But if we have to pay, then maybe none. I don't need that anymore.
Okay. So far,
If it's just a 1 peso per text, it's okay. But if they're gonna send it in dollars, then maybe not anymore. So just email reminders. Yes.
1 cent. 1 American cent. Yes, ano pa po? That's it. That's their short list.
Parang yun lang naman, mga summaries siguro. What are the usual analytics there? There are analytics that
I have not analytics. Pero it depends if you want this to be in your short list of what it can do. It depends. Because there are about 8 other questions. So maybe you can add to that. Pero ito yung what their capabilities, what it must do for you.
Right. Landing pages, are they supposed to be there?
Yeah, okay, siyempre. Landing pages, or also known as funnels, So, pwede lang one or the other. Or probably both. Ano pa po?
I think that's it. Unless something comes up.
Okay. So ito po yan. Yung courses, parang, what is it? Where your courses will live.
Yes, where the courses live.
I can't figure out how to say it in another way, but where the courses will live, landing pages, funnels, CRM, way to collect payments, send emails according to different segments, calendar booking, reminders, and SMS. Pero yung feeling ko, yung sinabi, when you say SMS, it's like a must, not nice to have, not a must have for the app. Okay, let's go to the second question. Short list of what you don't really need for it to do because you already have that capability. Go.
Now, does it count when if I say 10 to 8 calendar, flow desk,
Go ahead.
email?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so we are now using 10 to 8 for your recommendation and for our emails and for we use Calendly and then sometimes because of some features that we need. And then we
Calendar
have
booking is not really what you want. Sige. Next, ano pa?
the free Calendly because we want the free one. So, what else?
So calendar lang ang optional. You don't really need it because you already have it. Yung email sending.
Yes. Yung email, yung flow desk.
Email sending ninyo necessarily kailangan.
Okay. Yeah, we have that already. Oof, so I don't think we have anything else. Because Thrive Teams, we used to have it, but we stopped paying for it already.
So what are you gonna use to make landing pages? Yun yung wala kayo ngayon. Making landing pages.
Landing pages.
That's what Thrive Team does make landing pages. So yung mga don't really want, don't really need to do. Dalawa lang. Yeah. This is it. Calendar booking and email sending. Not really. Not really. Okay, very good. Let's go to the next question. Number 3, ito, upfront. Especially for those listening, watching this. What is your monthly budget you're willing to pay for something like this? Because you said ClickFunnels is masyadong mahal. But that depends kasi. Are you gonna pay this monthly? Are you gonna pay this annually? Kasi iba yung pricing. So what do you think of the top of your head? What would be a nice monthly budget for?
Yeah, I have not thought of that. This one is something that I have not thought of. Oh no, I should research. Can I just let you know later?
Yes, they already increased prices. Kasi, okay, just so you know, the price of ClickFunnels is no longer $99 a month. It's around $129 a month already.
Oh wow!
Last time I looked was 99. So some of the the competitors, I don't know their old prices. I only know their new prices. So depends. It's very important that you must know apps like what you're looking for. The price is around $100 around a month, around, not always. There's a situation it's much lower than $100. But once you reach a certain, this number, you want this feature, it's there in the $99 tier. It's not in the like $60 thingy. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very important. Whoever is watching us and you have no monthly budget, then you can't play this game. This game. Online business, cannot play this game if you have no monthly budget because it won't work.
So what you're saying, Jomar, is that it's around 100.
Yes, all of them.
US.
All of them. There's a cheap version when you start, but when you dump in all your data and then you need a feature that's must have from your original list, it will become around $100 a month. Around. What if one of this about CRM, it goes to the $99. You know what I mean? But originally there's no CRM. Just so you know. But there are cheaper among $60 or something.
Yeah.
Before that, let's go to the next question, okay? Which is, do you mind if an app gets a percentage of the sales on top of any credit card or Stripe fees, PayPal fees, credit card fees? It's called transaction fees. So this app, let's say Go High Level, every time there's a transaction, it gets a 3%, 2%. So you can take your time.
Yeah, if it is, I'll have to do some computations. But if because this thing works if the volume is small and the price is cheap. But if
Yes.
once the volume gets big, I don't know how big it can go to, then maybe this would not be a good yeah, a good
Yeah.
idea. And therefore, if we are allowed to be flexible and switch from choice A to choice B, that would be very helpful.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. Truth spoken from experience, mommy. And you, okay. That is the one I paid tuition, ano, sika 100,000 pesos worth of tuition. This one.
Aray ko.
I probably more. Kinumpit ko yan eh. I let the app get a percentage of my sales, and my sales were like 25,000 each. Ganyan. Tapos it was getting a big percentage of those kinds of prices, which I should not have let it do that. For high priced items, you don't let it get a percentage. For low price items, go ahead, it's fine. That's very important consideration, right? Especially for those who starting, and a lot of people they brag, this app is so cool, wow, grabe. But then in the terms and conditions, it says we're gonna get 3% of your sales.
Oh, it's in the fine prints pala.
Yeah, it's the fine
I
print.
never read those.
Yeah, it is a fine print. Or yeah, so it's very important to know these things up front so that you can plan, or you know what kind of plan you're gonna get. Yes, there are options like if you pay this much monthly, there's no more percentage. But if you pay very low monthly, they're gonna get a percentage of your sales. It depends on that. So yun. Let's go to the next one. Do you have, mommy, and a
No.
Stripe account that works?
No.
Anybody listening? Stripe is not yet working in the Philippines since it started. That which is like, I don't know, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So there's still no active Stripe account. And some situations you cannot use some apps without the Stripe account because they don't have PayPal integration only. Meaning to say, if you want to collect cash from human beings around the world, some apps require you to have a Stripe account, and they will not tell you that it has to be a Stripe account owned by you. They will just say Stripe account. You would think, oh, it's their Stripe account. Jomar, what's Stripe? It's like an ability to get money from using credit cards of other people. I had the experience of that. I was reading the website. It says, oh, just enter the Stripe account into the thing, into the app. They actually meant you have to have a Stripe account. But if you want one and you're in the Philippines, based in the Philippines, you cannot. And the advice was to create an Stripe Atlas account, which is so totally deceptive because it means you will create an American corporation based somewhere in the US, hire an American attorney, an American accountant, and pay in American dollars to make a company abroad in the US before you can get Stripe.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand, if you make a company in another country, that's a big headache.
Yeah.
And most people
I had an experience. I enrolled in a course. It's supposed to be a recurring payment, and it had a Stripe account, but it's a Filipino course. Filipina ang may-ari, and Stripe, and then yung company niya, she put up a company in the US. And then we did not anymore continue because she did not anymore continue the course. But still, I got billed the following year, and there's no way for me to ask them. Unlike PayPal, you can contest it, but Stripe, you cannot. So I really had to get in touch with her, and luckily I found her, and she was good enough to cancel it and refund it to me. So otherwise, tuloy-tuloy yan. Naku, mabuti na lang. So yeah, I met two people with Stripe accounts na Filipino, pero registered yung company sa US.
Yeah, it's the only way you would do it now, which is it's another tuition fee waiting to be learned if somebody attempts it.
Kaya may phobia ako sa Stripe.
Stripe would have been great if it is allowed in the Philippines. But anyway, so this is critical in the selection of your tool. This one.
We need to check if it's a Stripe that is.
It's 100 depend. What if it's like 100% dependent on Stripe? You can't use it. The tool. All right, number 6. What is the single number one thing you want the app to do excellently? Just one.
To house the courses.
Okay.
House the courses as of the moment. I think we are housing it sa ano.
Where?
Sa WordPress ba?
Yeah, if you're using the Thrive Teams, yeah.
Yeah, Thrive Teams na nasa WordPress. So that's where it is now.
Okay. When you say house the courses, so you don't have like a vision to change how the courses are like done or presented. They're just like video and then maybe comments.
Yeah, right.
You're not looking for anything else aside from a place to stay for the course.
You know, I've heard about some apps that even have a reward system. If you have watched this and you have watched that, you get how many points. That would be awesome, but they are very expensive, so I have not tried any of them.
Okay. Okay.
and I think we as the creators of the courses should get the report on the
what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Progress report.
Progress reports to find out if at what point do they get stuck, at what point do they quit.
Okay. Not much on the gamification, but progress report, gamification. There's a reward system.
Yeah, because my target market is relatively older, 35 and above. So gamification is not that big of a deal, I think. Okay. It will help, but not big of a deal.
Okay, let's go to the next one, which is number 7. What is your pet peeve for apps like this? The number one thing you hate to see in an app like this?
That I have to integrate so many apps. That's one. And the prices, I think, some are really expensive. Like, okay, the entry level is free, but then after that you get sucked in and then you have to pay this amount and then this amount and this amount.
So this is pet peeve, integration. Which one? Prices or integration? What is like the number one that you don't really like?
Price siguro. Kasi if it's kung integration naman and it's worth the price, I don't have to pay for so many softwares. Okay na.
Okay. When you say I have to integrate, does that mean like there's something missing? That's why you have to add it in. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Okay. Right.
Okay. So it's price. It's really price. Very good. All right. Let's go to the next one. Last question? No, second to the last. Are you willing to pay annually or monthly? Something you need to decide. Because when you compare, and you compare just pure monthly, but you plan on paying annually anyway, so the prices are really lower.
Yeah, usually you get 2 months for free. So yeah, I usually pay annual.
Yeah, it's I used to pay monthly, and then I realized I was paying monthly too long. So I started paying annually.
Yeah, you tend to forget it. I just realized that my Zoom, I've been paying for it monthly until now, so I need to shift to annual.
I now pay annually in Zoom after 7 years of using Zoom.
See?
Now I pay monthly.
Yeah, because the thinking there was that, okay, Zoom is the first one. There might come another software that's another one that's better. And so far, Zoom has not been, there's been no close rival of Zoom yet.
So that's why.
So we're still in Zoom.
Yeah. So paying annually is, some people, they start businesses, by paying annually because they already know they're gonna do this anyway for the next 12 months. Some people are afraid, so they do it monthly.
Yeah, but then if I sell courses, I have to at least commit for 1 year. So whether I sell one course or 10 courses, it has to be there. It has to be accessible to them. So
Very good.
annual will be the way to go.
Very good. I will do that for my others, my other apps. Okay. Last question, Mami. Do you have definite plans of pre-building upsells and cross-sells while you make the course? The keyword is definite. It has to be true,
No.
otherwise none. Okay, it impacts the choice. No, wala talaga. Okay. Very good. Magpa-processing na tayo. I'm now in.
Yung pre-building wala pa, pero yung later on baka pwede, but not now.
Now. Okay, so wala na. It's
Hindi
mindset.
na kaya.
Mindset talaga kasi yan. Even ako here. Pagdating sa ganyan. So, we're now going to use the AI to compute AI. Compute.
Oh.
That's an AI-generated image. And so is this one.
Yeah, I was watching you on the other monitor before we started talking. Okay, from one to another, one Jomar to another.
So this is also another AI generated, another one. Kunyari nagko-process yung utak ko. But let's go back to the title page. So, given everything you said, okay, I am gonna investigate. First, obviously I can't answer that basta because I just got the answers right now. So annual, we're gonna do comparison for annual and for a service. Okay. You don't mind it to get, correct me, Mami Emma. You don't mind it to get percentage of your sales at first. I'm correct. Yes.
Right.
Your number one consideration is price. So the lower the price, the much better we are happy. The annual price. Right. To put into perspective for math users out there, if it's $100 a month, then that's times 12. $100 times 10 pala. $100 a month times 10. That will be around $1,000.
That's 50,000. 50, almost 60,000.
We're talking about 60,000 investment. Are we clear? Kasi annual. Okay. But if it wasn't $100, then it's probably close to $500. Maybe, depends. So, so 27K, 27,000 for the annual. Let me check first. Mami, are you happy with okay with 5% of the sales will be taken by the app? Are you okay with that?
5%?
Yeah, this is not theoretical. Yeah. This is actual.
I have no problem, but paying for $100 a month and then plus 5%. That's very steep. Steep na yun, ano?
Hindi naman. It's a lower than $100.
Hi, ako si Abby, OFW from Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Nag-join ako ng online business mentoring course ni Sir Jomar kasi balak kong mag-quit ng corporate job soon. Pero syempre, before ako mag-quit, kailangan handa ako. Sakto naman na earlier this year na nabasa ko na may new offer na course si Sir Jomar. At nung chinek ko yung details, talagang na-excite ako. Kaya nung in-announce niya din na merong discount for his previous student, nag-message kagad ako sa kanya. At alam ko na magiging sulit yung pag-enroll ko sa course dahil si Sir Jomar malawak na ang kanyang experience pagdating sa online business. At ayokong ma-miss yung opportunity na hindi ako maka-enroll sa course niya kasi katulad nga ng sinabi niya dun sa website niya na 12 years nang last time siyang nagturo ng online business. At saka, yung mahirap din kasi mag-start ng online business nang walang proper guidance. Meron akong naging experience na business online, yung Amazon FBA. It cost me a lot at hindi nalugi ako. Kaya ngayon na magtatry ako ng online business, sakto na andyan si Sir Jomar para maging guide kung anong gagawin at hindi ganun ka laki yung bis pagdating sa money. At the same time, hindi lang siguro technical skills ang ituturo niya, for sure. Pati babaguhin niya rin ang mindset mo kung paano maging successful sa business. Kaya, kung nagdadalawang isip ka na mag-join, wag na. Join ka na at hindi ka magsisisi. See you, classmate.
I realized that my husband and I are not getting any younger. Our kids are growing, and in no time, they will be in college. I miss my kids so much, I find it hard to get enough sleep thinking of ideas that will help augment our finances while keeping us together. Even though my husband is with them, I think it is a mother's instinct to feel that they need my presence and guidance. It's 10 months now that I'm here in Dubai, but it feels like a long time. My husband may not be vocal about it, but he needs his wife to take care of them. I am contemplating if I will bring my family here so that we will be together, because I can't leave my job as we don't have other sources of income that will suffice the family's needs. If only we have passive multiple sources of income that will help us in our finances. I really want to be successful in this online business and have it full-time. Having an online business is an advantage since I can market to a worldwide audience. My husband has a business, but currently, it is still offline. I believe this online business masterclass will be able to guide him on how to take the leap into the online world with a mentor. This year is the best year to start, if not now then when. Claire.
Hello, my name is Ruth, and I'm going to tell you my reason for joining Mr. Jomar Hilario's online business class. Last year in September, after almost 2 decades of working and living abroad, I decided to come back home for good. I reckon that being with family is much more important than the money I was earning. I didn't want to miss any more family milestones, and I wanted to be there when my family needed me most. Coming back, I had different plans, but then I had bills to pay and needed a job ASAP. It was my brother who suggested that I try Jomar Hilario's course on EVP. This was my introduction to online work. I learned so many things along the way and found it hard to cope with the technical requirements and corporate jargon. But I was glad that I was learning something completely different. I admit the learning curve was, and still is, quite steep because I'm a non-techie. And if I want to make it work, I need to continue doing my self-study. As I've said, I had different plans at the get-go. I still want to be able to do some of those, but the job of an EVP requires a full-time commitment. Hence, the doubt of whether I should pursue doing an EVP job persisted throughout the internship. Besides, an opportunity arose for me to do learning experience development, which would take up a chunk of my time. But then, it is on a per-project basis, and I really need to decide on the EVP job. Now, fast forward to 2023. Sir Jomar opened up a series of courses. He mentioned about the courses on doing online business, copywriting, and many others. These are unfamiliar territories. Did I mention that I'm a non-techie? Yet the way he described these jobs excited me. It's true, this is the cusp of the internet revolution. Almost everything can be done online. Social media is at its frenzy. Sure, I've been aware of these things, but it never really dawned on me until I've joined Mr. Hilario's course on EVP. So this year, I have woken up from my Rip Van Winkle sleep. This is the first year that I am home for good. I am around when the love of my life, my granddaughter, whose birth and first 2 birthdays I've missed, celebrates her birthday. This year is a year for family, friends, as well as for my personal and career growth. I want to learn more about technical stuff. I'm old, but I do not wish to be left behind. I want to be part of the online revolution, and what better way than to do online business? Perhaps this is the opportunity that I've been looking for.
Hello, I am Loy. I've been an OFW here in Hong Kong for 7 years. My eagerness to be back home for good leads me to look for alternative ways of earning to provide for the needs of my family. Apparently, I am a single mother of 2 kids. It is my deepest desire to be with them at the soonest possible time. The reason why I took several courses with Sir Jomar Hilario, including this online business masterclass. I am looking forward to the year 2023 being the beginning of this transition.
Hello, I'm Rowan, a long-time student of Jomar Hilario. I think this is the right time because after all, I've gone through experience and being able to experience all the corporate roles, being in a corporate environment, being a freelancer, consultant, and work with startups. With this experience, I found that it's no longer feasible to do the same. It's about time to build a business, an online business. I've been moving to employments, getting laid off, and then going to another project or consulting engagement, and then losing it. One of the best moves is to have a long-term deal or engagement if I'll continue what I'm still doing right now. This is the right time to build my online assets. I'll be continuing some of the things that I've started with the previous courses, and at the same time, I already saw the results, so why not continue? Build the business and let it generate income with a little effort in the near future. But today, I had to work on it. With an online business, you can have more time in life, family, and your hobbies. I've been a student of online marketing by self-study in the past, and when I'm starting out there are many foreigners, American gurus in the field, but one of my Google research is Jomar Hilario, where I started to follow his newsletters and online webinars. At first, I was unable to attend the last live online marketing, and then Sir Jomar worked on teaching virtual professionals or virtual assistants. Before I started with some of the first VA downloadable course for Sir Jomar around 2009 to 2010, I got an online gig for one of the PhilAm where I handled the project management deal. I act as a leader for the developers of a website or a system. This gig pay much more than what my job was paying during that time when I was in the corporate world. Then during those time, I used my time to work on learning marketing and virtual profession or virtual careers. I do it mostly on my self-study. And then lately, Sir Jomar opened a similar a course wherein like the OBM where you could bring your assistant. In my experience with that one, I had my first assistant during those time, and my assistant was able to give me some of the posts for one of my niche. I think I still remember it's around 2014 or 2013, 2014. In the past 2 to 3 years, around 2019, the pandemic up to the 2022. I learned some courses with Sir Jomar, and some of it were like what we have here in OBM. So you might be wondering, well, I'll be still in the OBM course. For me, this is not a repeat of the course, but it's in the experience of learning new tools, meeting new people, and the best is making your dreams happen. In my experience, every course batch, it's different. You learn something new, and there's a style and difference in the curriculum and how it's delivered, and also the mindset that you will get. It's very important if you are an entrepreneur, or you're changing your mindset, because you're doing something it's not really for you. for your family, and yeah, maybe you have some bigger purpose in your life. So I've been in different batches. Some will act, some will not. Some batch has a lot of info, so there's a lot of teaching sometimes, especially if Jomar found out that people are really motivated, so he will give you a ton of things to learn, a lot of things to do to experience the real work. But unfortunately, it's in reality in courses, not all will maintain or be able to maintain the momentum to keep it going until they make their first sales. Because we are people, we have sufferings in our life, and life is life. But if you could keep the momentum going and the suffering at the same time together, it will give you the fruits. So right now I'm starting to enjoy the fruits, but I want to make it continue so it could feel a better future for me and for my family, because it's not our lifetime to work in corporate world, be consultant for long term, because it's active work, but you could also learn the passive work being an online entrepreneur. So it's the best time. So I'm inviting you to come and join with me, with like-minded people who love to build their online business. Madali lang siya pagka may mentor and support group, your classmates. So thank you again. This is Rowan, and I hope you join the new course here, and let's build an online asset or online business for you. Thank you.